Are we really live?
You're live.
Are we really live? It'll be on StreamYard. We'll have to try and see if we're actually
Not
really
yet.
live. Because this is that whole new process that we're
Not
trying to do with
yet.
something. And, it looks like we might actually be
Oh,
live.
I better turn the volume off.
Turn the
There we
volume
go.
off. We're live!
Okay.
Yay!
I have you on my phone. Look, you're on my phone. You.
Oh, I don't know who you were talking
I'm
to.
on my phone too.
Hey, Diana. Hi, Diana.
Okay.
Hey, Mandy. And Sherry catching us live. Yay!
I may hop into chat. So if you see me looking off screen, yeah, it's because I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. Okay.
So,
hello.
Hey, Brenda.
Welcome to Two Dogs Digs.
Welcome to the Hall Pass on Wednesday night. We're Two Dogs Digs, and we put the F in thrift.
We do.
The F is fun.
Well, it could stand for a lot of things.
Yeah, it could stand for a lot of things.
Fun is the predominant one.
Yeah.
We want you to take away.
Hey, Mary!
Taken away.
Yes.
Like Calgon.
Hey, Lisa. Yes, that's our new tagline. We put the F in thrift. Just because it just makes absolutely no sense.
Picture and streaming.
Yay!
Nicely.
Yay!
That's good.
How great of a picture is it if I've got this on?
That's on backwards.
No, it's crap. It is.
Backwards.
It is on backwards. Sorry. This.
Yes, tonight's show is sponsored by all of the wigs that Craig has bought.
Tonight's show.
I was hoping they were for resale, but sadly, I think they're part of his tickle trunk.
This is. I don't know how long I should keep this on. Just to somebody who shows up now, like Tamara just tuned in, and the first thing Tamara's going to see is
you look like a break dancer.
I do, kind of. Breaking to Electric Boogaloo.
Twiggy Craig. Twiggy Dog. Twiggy Dog.
Twiggy Dog.
Hug a Pig.
Hug a Pig! Did we talk about that last week?
No, we didn't talk about Hug a Pig.
I'm taking this off.
Yes, you should.
So welcome to our haul post of stuff that literally...
Why the hell did you buy that?
What the... Were you think... There's an F in thrift. What the F were you thinking when you bought this kind of thing? And we both have stuff. That we have stuff that we've seen.
Stealing my thunder. It's what did Good Dog buy? That's the weird shit. But
there's
weird stuff.
There's weird stuff, but there's also other stuff that's not necessarily weird.
Squidgy Dog.
But we just were like, we can't explain.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. What did I miss?
I
just saw Squidgy Dog. Okay.
New character series.
Okay. So.
Don't we have enough?
We forgot about this.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you're gonna. Now he's gonna be playing. Now he's gonna be playing. Now that he knows he can do that.
Okay.
That's okay. So
that's fun. Hello.
Before we get into that, so we've got some stuff
punchy
that we know about that the others have, and then we each put a box together of stuff that the other one doesn't know about that we have.
Yeah.
Hey, Laura. That is stuff that we found that we knew that. Yeah. So. Before we get into that, we just want to talk about a couple of quick things. One is, if you remember last week, we did a hall pass that was all about pop culture bolos and what to look out for. And we actually want to show you one of the examples. As you know, September is coming up. And of course, I forgot the name of her, but...
Lady Dowager! Lady Grantham.
Lady Grantham, that's it.
Lady Grantham, yeah.
So we got this brass Downton Abbey stocking holder.
So, it was 99 cents at an Amvets.
So, hey, Paul. Craig, that made me... You look like you want to go skiing in the 70s or 60s. I want to go skiing.
It looks like Phyllis Diller's
I want to go skiing with In Like Flint. There's only a certain age that's going to understand that In Like Flint thing.
Talk about Max.
So this is one of the things that we're about to list because the movie is coming out.
Oh, hey. Hi, Adrian.
Oh, Adrian. Oh, my God. Hey, Matt. So we thought, and the other thing we wanted to talk to you about was just in case you aren't doing international sales, we just wanted to show you this one thing, which is we have had a good couple of weeks where we're sending stuff internationally. So if you take a look at here, we are sending, and who knew, we actually sold something to Kevin Klein. It's not... This is not the price of the items. This is the shipping costs. So Oh, Barry knew who In White Flint was. Matt, was I in Ambets on Elmwood? Not recently. No, I have no. I didn't disappear.
Isn't it
I didn't go across the border. Well, no, there's three.
Okay.
Right? No, it wasn't me. The price is there. I just want you to think about
late at night while I'm sleeping.
I would really like to have some of our U.S. folks talk to us a little bit more on the craft group about Ascendia and whether you use that or not, because we're using it from Canada through a cross-border shipper. So it's a Swiss Post company. And we cannot believe
how cheap
the rates that we're getting. These rates that you see here are actually the Canadian costs, not even the U.S. costs. And we met the guys from Ascendia at eBay Open, and they were actually really great. They're really looking forward to trying being a great partner for eBay and Etsy shippers and anybody who ships worldwide. But look at this. We've got 5 things that we sent off since August the 10th or August the 2nd. They are all, like, again, unbelievably cheap. And the thing that we had, I mean, we charged more. So we charged, in some of the cases, we were estimating like $20 US.
25 US, 35 US.
We had one item, which I think is Kevin Klein's. And that was the really heavy thing.
Yeah.
Which was a really heavy action figure in a box. We charged 20 US and it cost us 31.
Robert is here.
But,
Robert.
Hey, Robert. Thanks for joining us. The $30 thing, it was a $99 action figure. So we don't mind that it costs us an extra $5 or so, but we want you to think about Ascendia in case you haven't looked at it in the US, not from Canada, but in the US. Mandy's got a new rule that the address lines can only be 30 characters. There are 24 countries they ship to, so be aware. So that's actually really a really good point to think about when you're doing it. But again, I'd love to hear more about whether you got. I'm always hearing in the States, people have to use GSP. They have to use eBay's global shipping program, which they don't. And if they can use Ascendia and do stuff that is just cheap as us, and Adrian's done some as well. He said it's awesome too. So he uses it all the time. And we're the guy who taught him how to use Chit Chat. So we're happy that he's using it and selling all the time out there too. So see, this is what I keep doing. I keep going here and going remove from stream. I got to go over here. So today we're all about.
You're learning.
Yeah, I'm learning new tech. We're surprised it actually went on today the right way. And don't forget, you also have the banner thing over here, right? So you can go. Yes. Don't forget you can do this, and you can say, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and you can say, give us a thumbs up. You can click on that, and you can write your own ban. I said ARF. Yeah, you can tell us what you would have done in the comments below. So you can create your own banner and do all this stuff. So this is also new to us. Even we got our little logo up in the top corner. See, right?
I made that.
He made that. So let's start off with the obvious thing that he just showed you.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the stuff that we purchased that I can't understand why. Okay, so this was actually at the same. God, you look at.
That isn't actually much different.
Wait. I have a gray one.
That's not the.
It is. It's the same. It's the same company. See, it's the same company. It's the strange. The thing I don't understand is this strange little piece of fur that hangs down in the front here. And these are new, just so you know. These have their tags on them. So no, you know what? Now I look like I should be in this shirt. Look, which one? Picture it.
This actually
Sicily.
looks like my hair, just with a head.
Picture it. Ambets on Elmwood.
This is me shoveling in winter. All right, so
this box.
Okay, let's go back to chat
Comments. This box. Oh God. That's Matt. That's great if you do sell well with GSP. We just wanted people to we want to talk about whether people have actually tried Ascendia or not, because it could be a good option for you. That could be really cheap too, and that could be helping people. When you're doing something for competitive nature. Yeah. So this is at where I think it was where Lynn Mass was found, wasn't it?
Actually it was. These were in the basement.
These are in the basement of the house that Lynn Mass lived in.
And the cases were actually in the doll room upstairs.
And we've shown you part of this one time before, but this is kind of like. This is stuff we bought. This is
a box of wigs. It's Craig's Tickle Trunk.
And it's, again, I grabbed these because
they're all Well,
And they're
relatively new with tags.
New
they
with
were trying to
tags.
sell them for $2 each.
We got the whole
the box for $5.
Again, I'm not sure why. Wait, but hand me this. So then 3 weeks later, he goes and buys this.
It's my revenge.
It is his revenge
purchase.
wig. And I love this. Like I like the box itself.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And it is a Surfside stretch wig that it won't fit on my head. But again, it's a brand
mod acrylic.
It's a brand.
Look, it is mod acrylic.
It's mod acrylic. Well, it might fit on my head. I don't know how to put things.
It's by an exclusive hair creation designed by Alva.
Oh, look at the curls.
You look like a serial killer on my.
I look like another one of these characters. I look like Blanche, who got her hair done badly. Or I'm in the cast of Mindhunter, episode 7. So that's what we do. We'll put them onto Etsy and we'll market them as Tribble material. Hey, okay. Jesse.
Okay. Well, but that's not all.
Oh, it was all in the same box for $5. So give me a break. I just don't know.
These are kind of freaky.
Hey, Sue.
They're hair
This
bands.
is also in there, and it's a hair band, like a literal band hair. Like it's hair on a band. It's a hair band.
Yes, those are.
And there's multiple ones. And if I put this on my head, it's going to poke me.
Here, this one has a elastic.
Oh, I like that one better. Oh, well, this is different. Oh, this one. Oh, this is much better. Oh, geez. Like, no, this is that. I don't know where.
You need hair to put it in.
Now I look like I belong in the 60s again, too. And this is this lovely thing.
Physical. I want to get.
And this, physical. I look like a freaking Swiss Miss. There we go. So now we've got to say these are slightly used. They're not mint anymore. Caesar! He approacheth. I still managed to get hair in my face. I have nothing on here and I'm getting hair in my face. Okay. Sell the wigs as cosplay and Halloween costume. That's actually a really good idea. I am going to write that one down. That's being written down because we need all the help we can get with some of this stuff. So that was a $5 investment. And I'm going to write it in my little eBay North America, Latin America, Canada book, which we got from there. Oh, you're mint, all right. So we're going to try that because it's been one of those things that I just don't know what to do with. So wigs, then we're going to do Halloween.
Firmadoll, Curl Control Wave.
Okay, enough with the wigs.
Okay.
Enough with the wigs.
We could have the entire
behind us, you can see a lot. Yeah, we could. Behind us, you can see a bunch of the other stuff that's been in that world of thrifting, where we pick stuff up and don't exactly know what to do with it. So number one is this guy had Elsa. It's an Elsa hair braid. I'll sell it for Frozen.
I wasn't paying attention. What did I miss?
Well, no. Brenda's asking if we have any with red hair. Tamara says cosplay is really good. Adrian says it's an Elsa hair braid.
Well, it could be.
Adrian, you can wear it on the Durham AIDS Walk. And if you have any money, donate it to Adrian Betts. He's doing the Durham AIDS Walk coming up, and he needs donations. Right? I'll put a link in the craft group, too.
What koala bears?
What koala bears? What are the koala bears? Oh, the koala bears. Well, that's actually another thing we bought that we just did not know. We'll get to some of these things behind us. So the koala, what do you want to do, Rex? The koala bears? Somebody mentioned the koala bears. Grab the koalas. Okay. So we were at...
Mind my behind.
We were at this is 2 years old. We were at a photography store that was closing.
Did he grab the
yeah, they're beside me.
Okay.
A photography store that was closing, but where are those other pieces go? Oh yeah, here's one. And we grabbed all this stuff from them, like store display stuff. And the surprising thing is, I think the other.
You didn't put them
I don't know what the other thing is. The like this is actually from the store. So this was a Fuji color film.
So organized.
And it's advertising that they would send out from Japan. Actually, it even says right on it was printed in Japan
from Fuji
to promote their Fujifilm. And so we bought these. I'm not looking at your eyes.
No,
look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Look away. Look away.
Me with the corner.
This is some of the stuff that we picked up from them. And it's a little. They're not light. But some of these things
are store displays.
These are all store displays.
Selling Fujifilm and Fuji.
Like, look at this. This is we have about 15 or 20 of these too. Like not the same one.
Least.
And they're still in their mailers. Like this was a thing in their mailer, and it's.
Oh, now you took it out. I have to put it back.
Skiing guy. Now here's the thing that we can't figure out. We have tried to sell these numerous times online. There's no real place in eBay that we can find. There's no real good camera group on Facebook that we can find. Yes, they are, Paul. No, I think that's a different guy. So 80s. So it's all this stuff that we're trying to figure out. What would you do with photography store equipment like this? We've tried it in a Max Sold.
Well, to be fair, every time we went to Buffalo last summer, was it last summer?
Two summers. It's 2 summers ago now.
It's like every 2 weeks we were down in Buffalo, we stopped by this camera store.
Because they said it's our last week.
And they kept pulling stuff out.
We're getting rid of everything.
And the basement and the back room and the apartment that was attached to the store.
Now, we've sold some things on it. We've tried to Max Sold those actually a couple of times, and we get $1.
Yeah, they don't sell well.
So it doesn't sell. It's not selling really well on Max Sold at all. But we have made our money on it on that multiple times that we went into that store. We did buy a number of other things in there. One of which was actually some 8mm film clip things that they gave us for free.
Yeah,
and we've sold the 8mm clip fixed clips for over $1,000, and we still have some stock left on that. So there's no money in some of these things we're showing you left. Like those things were $20 because we paid $1 a piece. Okay, so they're heavier.
There are a few people we were suggesting
vintage and retro photos. I tried looking on
vintage
eBay.
Cameras, eBay.
There's nothing there though. That's where we actually were listing in the vintage camera section. We were trying to list in a couple of those.
Advertising.
Yeah, those are all the things that you're okay. So you guys are thinking the exact same way that we are when we originally were doing this. Because when we went to shop by store category, even there we were just looking at like vintage camera. Or why are you're moving the thing when I'm over here?
Oh, sorry.
I'm in the middle of typing.
No. We work well as a team, don't we? Don't come to a school.
When you look at something like that. And even if you try it, there's only 701 items that are Fujifilm. And when you go through the actual section, it's the only thing you can do is like you can go into the collectible signs. But again, you can see here, there's people in there. They've got 1550 and they can't sell it. They aren't selling. So this is the challenge, is to try and figure out what we're going to do.
Collectibles, vintage photos.
Well, this is them. This is some of the ones we've got right here.
Is saying, look at collectibles, vintage photos.
Well, Adrian's actually saying, no, collectibles, vintag, e-photos.
Well, you get what he's saying. So look.
So you have to go like that too. And we're going to
advertising. Says Mary.
Vintage foodie.
It helps if you spell it.
I know, but I'm not looking at. Same thing comes up.
124.
I know, but it's again. Let's look at solds. Nothing. Now, we have this sign. Actually, we do. This is one of the things that we have to figure out what to do with. We've actually.
It's heavy.
It's really heavy. We actually have this sign, this exact double-sided sign. 2 of them is sold for $199, so we got to figure out how we're going to ship that, because that's a $200 buy that we got for $10.
Jennifer DeWitt is saying, quote, college dorm room accessories. That'd be kind of
cool. That's an interesting thing too.
I like the comment.
Yes.
Thank you, Jennifer.
We're getting used to StreamYard still, so forgive us about it. Don't click there. Click, okay. So that's one of the other things that we've got is a bunch of this stores. Like there was a couple of other things. Okay, you know what? That deserves a what the hell did you buy this for? This still has the price tag on it. I think. Oh no, it fell off. It was a $2 price. What the hell is this?
Treviso.
What is Treviso? Why do we
idea.
have a leather
It's wall
pickaxe
art.
with
It is
plastic
wall
deer
art.
and some woman staring at them like she's going to eat them or cook them or what the heck? Look, there's a little pot.
Mary
There
says
is a
she put it
fire.
for 200.
There is a fire at her feet. She's setting the deer on fire.
I think Mary was talking about the Fujifilm sign.
I hope so. I don't think she was talking. If you were Mary, I'll give you like you can buy this for 100 and flip it and make $100 if you really think we can listen to it too. Why?
I think it might have been a revenge purchase after you bought something that I didn't like you buying.
Isn't this fabulous? I don't know what. So what are we going to do with this?
We tried it in Max.
We did actually. I think we tried it in Max Sold, and somehow it didn't end up being thrifted. Like we thought this was going to be going away.
This will be the Ditch a Dud challenge. We'll bring it down to us next time.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So you've heard it here, folks. This is coming down to us in the Ditch a Dud challenge. So hashtag Ditch a Dud Dare. It's the Ditch a Dud Dare. Hashtag Ditch a Dud Dare. Hold that for a second. Woo. Hashtag ditch. Where I gotta go over here to do
sweetie.
This. Hashtag ditch dud dare.
Someone put a hell of a lot of work into that. This is a work of art.
This is what we are trying to get someone else to do, and no one else has done it yet. Is you find something on a garage sale that is cheap, cheerful, but weird as hell. Then you take that thing that's cheap and cheerful and weird as hell, and you have to drop it off at someone else's garage sale or estate sale surreptitiously. So you have to take it and it's so weird.
Add it to a sale.
And add it to some kind of sale, right? So I'm going to see if I can find that other one over here while we're talking about that, because we did do this. In case you hadn't seen, we actually did do the Ditch a Dud Dare already, and it just came up.
Minecraft pickaxe with weird art. Yeah, that could work.
So this...
I could also paint something in behind the deer.
Diana says her husband won't let her do that. Why?
Treviso
He's not traveling with
naughty or mischievous in English.
So, she's being naughty. She's killing the deer to eat them.
Roasting the deer by having them walk by the fire.
Bambi, come and introduce me to your mother.
Oh, you're mean.
So here is the Ditch a Dud Dare. Just so those of you, this was something that Rick bought, or I bought Rick.
And I said, no
And
way.
He was like, what the hell did you buy me? It had the 50-cent price tag on it. And so when he actually got it, I stuffed it in my pocket. I went into the basement of a garage sale or an estate sale. And in the basement of that estate sale, I got to move this over there. In the basement of that estate sale, I snuck it in my pocket downstairs, went into a room that nobody was in as the people were writing stuff out, and I popped it out of my pocket and threw it onto the Christmas rack, and then went and took a picture. So I'm just, somebody please do the Ditch a Dud Dare with me before the end of this season comes up. We're gonna do it again with the fabulous. We got that one. The fabulous Treviso deer killing woman. She's gonna show up in somebody's.
Well, yeah. What are we gonna price it at? We should.
Oh, we'll find like a $2 price tag or something like that to stick on.
I want to put like 20 on it.
I don't know. Maybe you could take a price tag off this.
No.
Or this.
Oh, he's trying to embarrass me.
Or this. The man
you bought 1,000 wigs.
Or this.
And you put them on.
I spent less on my wigs than you spent on all these things. He buys these. These have not been touched. And these were bought last summer. This is like a Seth Thomas clock. This is another alarm clock. He doesn't even test them. He just spends $2 or $3 on them. And then...
This is a watch in the case.
Well, it's not that they're not bad.
It's not ticking.
They're nice.
It's a boomerang.
This is a Seth Thomas, too. So, like, I just want him to list these.
Oh, now
Okay,
I've
so
got
Jesse
time.
says he's going to try and do it, and Mary says she would do it. I'm not sure why she says
Okay,
she
can
wouldn't.
you put these back in the box over there?
Okay, I'll
I'm
put
running
them-
out of room over here.
Why? You have stuff of mine?
Yes, I do.
What do you? Oh,
Yes, I have stuff
Okay.
for you.
I know what.
Nadia Suleiman.
I am Octomom.
We actually did buy 8 of these. There are 2 in boxes, and we sold 2 at our last Max Sold auction. And his idea was that he was going to get a leotard and sew them all over it and go as Nadia Suleiman.
No, I wasn't. I was not.
That's the joke you made when we bought them.
I did that to try and get it cheaper. This was when Sears closed, and when Sears.
Hug a pig. Hug a pig.
We still haven't explained that,
No.
you know. When Sears closed, they had these things, and the thing was, these actually are not cheap.
No,
These
like
are
$200.
Yeah, something like that. So, like a couple of them had like their original $75 price tag on them. We actually have 2 of these brand spanking new in boxes.
I think they have the stands in the box.
I thought they're a bit heavy, so I tried to put them onto. You gotta watch that. I tried to put them onto Facebook, when I tried putting them on Facebook, nobody wanted them.
What happened?
No, I'm just taking off the autofocus because it was shaking around a little bit.
Okay.
So I thought they'd be great for Halloween. Mary needs one for her kids' clothes. I don't know what size they are. They're kid size.
What do you need to know?
How big is? They're the size of a. Oh, okay. Look, we have dogs, so I can tell you that it's about the size of our. It's about a little bigger than our Lhasa, a little smaller than our Lhasa. So it's about for a 27-pound dog child. I thought that they'd be great zombified. I thought people would want them and stick them. Like I said, if anything, I'd stick them up in our yard. But still, they were they were $10 a piece. So we spent $80 on them.
But we had fun throwing them in.
We did have fun throwing in the back of the car, and as long as he has some fun, it helps put the F in thrift
instead of thrift.
Instead of thrift.
Thrift.
We put the F in thrift. What?
Thrift.
Quit picking stuff off of me.
You got the hair from the wigs.
I got the hair from the wigs. I got the baby stuff on me.
Okay. I have something that I just couldn't believe that you bought.
No. Well,
we went to a Japanese retirement home in our city.
Why not? Wouldn't you?
Has an annual white elephant rummage sale. It's in their entire facility. And Craig gravitated towards the books and music, and there was
but this is why I bought it.
There was a briefcase.
You know why I bought it?
300 tapes in it.
It wasn't 300 tapes.
Well, might as well have been.
You know why I bought it?
They are Japanese. I believe they're karaoke. I do not read Japanese. But we have like 4 bags of these.
Okay, so it was $1, and I got the cassette case. I didn't look at the cassettes that were inside it. I thought that they were just a bunch of. All I could see was a couple of things like that, and I thought, oh, how much is that? And they said $1. So we got a cassette case. We got a cassette player.
Yeah, the player. It kind of buzzes.
Which kind of but we haven't sold that yet. We're putting that on the next Max Sold, and then there were. Like, I don't know how many there are here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Like, about 100 of these cassettes. And the challenge is, as Rick said, I don't know who wrote them. I don't know what anything is on there. Oh, that'd be great. Mary finds a translator for us. We can translate a little bit of this on.
Snoring Cat has been to a sale.
Oh, really? Okay.
Momiji.
And this is... like that. I don't even know if I'm holding it up the right way. So this is like, we don't know what to do with this. I also got some other stuff from there too, but this is the one thing he's driving me crazy on. He's just going, what are you going to do? I think Tell me what you think. I think that this would be an interesting eBay sale. I think that we should put like 10 or so of these up as a lot on eBay. And
okay.
But what do you think? Do you think that these would be?
Mary will talk.
I don't want to know what's on them. I just want to get rid of them. I don't care what they say.
Well, we
can know what we can have Mary help us with. The other thing we bought, which was the 100 albums that are in Japanese that we bought.
Yeah, we bought.
I bought.
It was the same sale.
Same sale, but they were $20 for 100 albums.
I threw my back out carrying those things back to the
He's
car.
my Sherpa at times, because like when he gets bored. So he goes for the food. The food is supposed to be quite good there. But I think, so Robert says he thinks it's a good idea to put those, try them in. So we're going to try, so Robert says thinks it's a good idea. So we're going to try put those into English. Try put those English. We are going to
put
try
them on eBay.
On eBay.
eBay.
What are you doing?
I'm fixing things here.
Oh no! You know what it is? That's because we just got a message through Facebook Messenger that's telling us that we should look at. Oh my God! Thank you, Lisa.
Here,
there.
That one.
Look at this. Lisa Boland just emailed Facebook message me the flexible child mannequin store display sewing room accessory, $123.94 Canadian.
Shabby chic decor.
It is not from the 60s. These are not from the 60s, and that is not. Well, that could be from the 60s. Ours is not as stained as this one.
No, the
no,
bums look a little dirty.
No, but look at his feet. Their feet are wet, and their hands are
Flip
yucky.
him around. What does he look like?
Flip him around. He's got the same post-up. He's water stained.
He's been standing in puddles.
He's been peeing on himself.
He's been standing in puddles. Okay. So we will look.
So maybe we'll put it on Etsy.
We'll look. Well, yeah, we have 2 in boxes.
Now I've got my other conversation going on.
Okay.
Let me move that up. So
la. We're so prepared and organized. Okay, we had a couple of people ask about the patches over here. The patches behind you.
Yeah, yours. You bought them.
I did.
So why? Why and how much? So this is a extremely heavy office case. Lift it. It's like a 40-pound wall case. So it's the kind of thing that you lock in an office that you put the memos behind that says this is what's going on, kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's a bunch of different patches.
And inside it,
breeds of dogs.
Yes, there are different breeds of dog patches.
7, there are 28.
And
patches.
You bought this over a year ago.
I talked the guy down from $25 to $15.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
You did not.
Didn't I?
No, you spent $75 US on that.
I don't remember.
He wanted $100.
I don't remember.
And you said no.
In my mind, it was only $15.
It was not $15.
Maybe it was 15 of my money and 60 of yours.
It was $75 US for that. And that's why I said, what the hell are we going to do? Dog show peeps would love them. Diana says, we used to get those dog patches at the shows when she was a kid. I think they're vintage. Piranha Pet Store used to have a display like that too. So, I mean, they're cute. Mary says dog show people would go wild. Mandy says dog show peeps would love them too. I've seen a couple of them on eBay and Etsy when we've looked for them. I'm more saying to him, and?
It's heavy.
I know. They aren't. You can take the pins out of each patch.
But I like the display as a whole thing.
The display has been backwards underneath something in the back of our warehouse. You haven't seen this for a year. I pulled it out.
I'll put it up at the house.
So a sheepdog patch for $7, but $75. Yeah, see, that's just it. I thought it was quite steep because 28 of those patches, basically, he paid $5 a patch.
No, 3.
28 patches, $75 US.
Less than 3
US. 25 times, 4, whatever. It's still $75 US that's sitting here.
Hard.
And
Barbie was
while
right.
We're talking about that, let's talk about another of his fabulous finds, these darn Benihana mugs he keeps buying. There's a bunch of big crap on here that's his. On top of this gigantic toy box. So anytime he sees a toy patch or toy box, he buys it. Now, they're not expensive. If you recall, we think we showed you that toy box. That toy box was $5. But we don't know what, I don't know what the hell he's going to do with it. So he hasn't put it on Facebook or anything like that. So this is a batch. Don't break, though.
Wow.
So some of them actually, well, I guess you could. Some of them we've tried selling. This actually says on the back of it, Johto Japanese Steakhouse Sarasota.
So does this one.
Yeah, they're the same one.
$2.99.
Yeah, so you got them at
different.
they bought it at two different Value
thrift
Villages.
stores.
That was in a Value Village. This one wasn't. Then this is Benihana of Tokyo. It's got a little chip in the side, but that doesn't stop him from buying it.
Didn't have a chip when I bought it.
That's Benihana.
You don't pay attention. You don't take care of my stuff.
I don't know what he's doing. Again, he keeps.
I don't know.
Okay, well, you've got somebody on your side. Mary says, Craig, sweetie, I buy those and keep them in my office.
The Benihana? Is it so you have company while you work?
Well, then you can put them on your desk. Or you can mail them to Mary.
Okay.
I don't know if we have the locker for that case. I have to.
No, we don't. But I can probably pick the lock.
But Diana does say that because the patches are older and they're older breeds, we might be able to get some. So we'll see. We'll take a look at those, and we have to promise though, because we don't do this, and we're promising we're trying to get the stuff that we're looking at.
Oh gosh, I forgot about that.
We actually are going to try and do something with it, as opposed to put it in a pile and wait till the next week. So. Then
I'm gonna have a busy week next week. Starting tomorrow.
You are. Then you'll see the other. This is a lot of the big crap that he's got. So then there's these.
Oh, here, hold that. Hold it.
Oh my God. So I get that he wants to buy these things, but we don't display these things. And this is how. What is this? 5 pounds? 7 pounds? 10 pounds?
12 pounds.
How the hell are we going to ship these? Look, you made her fall over. She's so sad.
She's so depressed.
She's so depressed. She's like, why? Why did you buy those? I don't understand why you bought those.
I buy most of the brass stuff.
I know you buy the brass stuff. I'm so happy you buy the brass. I hate the brass stuff. I love the brass. My mother, my sister, my daughter, my sister. And again, this is actually, if I could find a way to ditch a dud on this, I would, but I can't. I don't know. I thought about trying to bring
your pocket without looking really strange.
But I really wanted.
You have a goiter.
I really, really wanted to try and think, how could we ditch a dud with this? Because if this showed up at somebody's estate sale out of the blue,
they would wonder what the hell
it would be
was
like.
happening.
They would think the house is haunted. It's like this is Annabelle's sister, Clarabelle.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Mary's talking about the brass rounds.
No, she actually's talking about these because she wants me to put her on fire. That's why. There's a slight delay between when we do something live and when we see your. Adrian said she looks like Carol Channing. Yes, she does, doesn't she?
Nancy Carrington. Carrington or Kerrigan?
No, it wouldn't be. I don't know who Nancy Carrington is.
Nancy Kerrigan is
Nancy
the one that was hit with
Nancy
the
Kerrigan
hammer.
doesn't. Maybe because she's crying. Oh no, because she's why? That's what.
Leave Brittany alone.
No, not that one. It was a
That's
completely
Chris
other
Crocker.
one.
Anyway.
That's a hell of a glider.
Lori
says she would fit in a backpack. See that
Julie's here. Hi, Julie.
You're this. I like you. You're like me. You've got this. Like you've got this twisted kind of thing. Oh, how would I get? I was thinking, could I like put her in my and look like I'm pregnant walking into something? Do I have to wait until the winter when I have a big coat on and I stuck her underneath my coat? I might. I just might. I might. If I do, maybe I'll put it in a backpack. But sometimes they look in the backpacks. But you never know. I could actually carry a bag. I could carry a bag in with. Okay, we'll figure something out. But I'm inspired because Lori's actually saying that she would do something.
I don't want to cross the border with her again. They might pull us over.
Funny haha or funny weird?
Funny weird.
We put the F in thrift.
We put the F in fun. There are a lot of other F words I can think of, Craggy.
Okay,
yeah,
so
why me?
No, so okay, so I got let's get yes, I got that. Oh, did I bring that thing? Mary, we got something for you too. So we'll show. I don't know where I put that.
Is it still in the car?
Oh, it's still in the car. Never mind.
Give me your keys.
Okay, wait.
I'll go grab it. You can amuse
I will,
our
I will
guests.
amuse you with another thing that he bought.
Yay!
So much stuff that he buys. It's not me. It's not the stuff that I buy. Although, you see up in the corner here, I don't know how many of you remember this, and I don't know if you guys had these in the States or not. They are cardboard paintings that looked like masterpieces, like vintage masterpieces, and we used to get them in our local grocery stores. It was actually, I think it might have been either Loblaws or it might have been Dominion. I can't even remember which one it was. But we bought about, and this is another thing we just don't know what we're doing with. We bought about 60 or 70 of these, and we have them this like smaller, that size, bigger. But did you guys in the States have those kind of things? Pop that off the wall for me. Not the bottom one. That goes over there. Yeah. It's just Velcroed up. Miracle Mart. That's it. That's where we got them.
Fine films.
Windy Fine Prints. And this was, Lisa Bolin remembers them too. This was like this.
Yeah.
There's just like, oh,
You shouldn't have come.
No.
Yes.
No. Yeah, now again, our references are probably
Singing
a little
in the Rain,
dated.
isn't
I
it?
know, but they're probably dated for some people.
Yeah.
They're not dated for us.
Singing in the Rain.
It's from Singing in the Rain. So this is just really interesting. And actually, I picked some up in the States. That was one of the funny things is I picked some of these up at a Value Village or no, at a Goodwill for
40
I think
of these?
or 50 of these or something like that.
We have to go through the stuff again.
We have a big stack of them, so that's why I put that up.
Put it back up.
But before, and this is another thing
Pardon my backside.
This is another thing that's in his. I don't know why we bought it, and I don't know if anybody. Yes, thank you. Okay, now we're going to sing. Moses supposes his nose is the roses, but noses supposes erroneously because Moses he knows his toes aren't roses. Because roses. No, we lost the end of it, and we did it. We didn't.
Okay.
Thank you very much. We'll be here all week. Please tip your waiter. What the heck is this? Does anybody know? It's a pillow.
It's a pyramid pillow.
It's a pyramid pillow. It is a pyramid pillow that I just found out that if you stick your finger in one of the holes, it's crunchy inside. And I don't know why. I don't know why I stuck my finger in the hole. I really don't, but it's crunchy.
Not from me.
It's like, no, he bought that and we don't know how to get rid of it.
I got it at an estate sale. It was $3, half price, $1.50.
A meditation pillow. Lori just sold one of those.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. It's
Where
a meditation.
Did you sell it?
Where did you sell it?
Where in the hell did you sell it?
Please tell us, where did you sell it? Probably Etsy. I don't know.
They are very
expensive. How much did you was yours crunchy? Did you stick your fingers in the side of it to see if it was crunchy? A bolster pillow. It bolstered our.
Actually, there were a lot of sort of.
I don't know.
Eastern
do you know how long we have had that?
4 years.
You lean on it. 4 years.
4
yes,
years.
We've had that for
4 years.
And it moves from room to room to room. It moves. Oh, she sold it on Marketplace.
Okay.
How much? Do you want to buy ours?
Bought for $12.99 with a small pillow.
Oh, they bought it for $12.99?
Sold
for $60.
All right.
Do you want another one for $12.99? $10 crunch discount?
Free for pickup.
Yeah.
Curb alert.
Okay, so wait, where are we?
Sorry, I'm getting.
Where are we going?
Again.
Wait, I forgot. What are we doing now?
Well, no, you said
I did that. We did that. Oh, we almost did all of them.
Yeah,
unless you got anything else in the box. No, you had that other thing.
No,
Where is there anything in the box? My box? What? Oh, this is another thing. Again, it's another thing he bought.
Pardon my backside.
Again, it's large and in charge, like me.
Sorry
Large and
about
in
the
charge.
reflection. It's actually a little quilt under glass.
Well, aren't we bragging just a little bit? Lori's was bigger. So it was $60 for hers because it was bigger.
So this is Welcome to America.
Yeah. So this is one of the things that I don't understand. When we go down to the States, he decides that it's time to thrift a Statue of Liberty Welcome to America quilt, framed in a plexiglass frame. Now, it's quite a nice thing. It's kind of nice, I guess, right?
It's 1886 to 1986.
Well, you think, you don't know if that's when it was done. It could have been done in 2010.
I love the Statue of Liberty's face.
I know, again, this was sitting
weighs about 10 pounds
backwards in front of the dogs. So that tells you how much he loves the Statue of Liberty's face.
Hey, I'd hang it in our house if you'd like.
It's called a kapok pillow. That's the material.
Kapok?
Kapok.
Kapok.
See, Lori says that's fabulous. I mean, it's nice, but this is what I'm trying to figure out. I said to him that we should take it out of the frame and try and sell it outside of the frame.
Just as a little baby
Just as
quilt?
as a quilt.
I don't know how
I don't know.
It could
Yes.
be glued on.
I would love to wrap my baby. I could wrap my baby in a bicentennial quilt.
And then it'll be a bicentennial.
And then it'll be a
mannequin.
bicentennial mannequin.
A Manny. Manny!
What's the
Insert vague Shelley Winters reference here.
Just panties. What else do I need?
That's not Shelley Winters.
No, that's sometimes a fat lady can
do things.
Adrian, you know this. You know the line. It's sometimes if I may be a very fat lady, but I can something like that. Doubt the quilt is new. The fabrics are 70s.
It could be from the 80s.
Okay.
So there.
Okay, so I read this badly and I thought it's pronounced K-porn. So I thought, okay, it's
K-pop.
K-pop. Wow, we've got some original K-pop. This is just going like normal.
Weird.
We're off the rails again. So there's only 9 stars to buy. What? You can sell the frame on its own as a shadow frame.
There.
That's a good idea. The bicentennial ate my baby. Bicentennial ate my baby.
With a
I can't do an Australian accent. I'm no Meryl Streep.
All right, we're getting a little zany here.
We're always a little zany here, and you guys know that. Thank you so much for putting up for it. This is something we found, and again, I don't know whether you would buy this or not, but I just wanted to show you. And Mary came to our mind when I saw this. This was on a recent thrifting hunt that I was on, and we're actually going to be posting a. Reverend Scott is in the water. That's it. Reverend Scott. In the water, I'm a very skinny lady. Thank you very much, Adrian. I knew that he would know it. He's my fellow disaster movie fan. We watch disaster movies all the time together. That's why I had disaster stuff up there.
It's almost as fun as Upside Down, the Poseidon musical.
Yes, that one. That was a Chicago production that we never saw, but we bought
Shut up.
We
don't like you and you should go away.
I don't remember that song in it.
Yeah, it's singing to the Reverend.
Was it?
Shut up.
What was the other? No, I can't remember half the songs now, but we'll have to find that.
Day by day.
No, that's Godspell. What are you singing Godspell for?
What does
that's a real song.
Okay,
that's not.
Yeah, anyways.
So, for a future Thrift It or Throw
It,
this is going to come out in the next couple of days, next day or two.
We removed that.
No, but we got this, and we're doing a Thrift It or Throw It, and we removed this because we just thought everybody would say, buy it. We found this, and it is this really cute fabric, and it is figure skaters.
Figure skaters, not finger skaters.
Figure skaters.
Figure.
And it's got glitter around all of them, like they're pushing up the daisies. No, they're pushing up it's Nancy Kerrigan. Ow! Ow! Why? So this is a bolt. Aren't all songs real songs? I guess all songs are real songs, yeah. This is a bolt that originally was.
Fabric.
It's a flannelette, and it was originally, for those of you who are in the Americas, it was $7.98 a meter. And $7.98 a meter is like how much a foot?
A yard.
A yard. What's a yard?
A yard is.
I don't remember
A meter is 39 inches. A yard is 36 inches. So
Okay,
the price
so it's
could be
basically the same
considered
price.
comparable
So it's
with exchange.
with so it was $7. I went to $3.50. It's doubled over fabric, so it's actually about 4 feet long by however much this bolt is. We bought this entire bolt
Here,
for. He told me to buy it.
42 inches.
We bought this entire bolt for $16. So I just thought that was cute. I thought of Mary when I saw it.
Red.
I didn't buy it for you, Mary. I just thought of you when I
International
saw it because I thought of the time you were in.
Exclusive to Fabricland.
It's exclusive to Fabricland.
Fabricland. We're gonna
So
get sued.
no, we don't have real music on here. Nobody would misinterpret our singing.
We're trying to
real
expropriate
songs
their brand.
For actually
45 to 48.
$850 a yard. Yay! Yeah, we're gonna put that onto Etsy probably later on this week. We're trying to load something onto Etsy every day. In fact, as a summary for where we are right now, we just wanted to go through some of the stuff. Oh well, we'll send you some, Mary, to make PJs out of. Go up to the banners.
How much do you need?
So before we go away, we just want to tell you we're trying a new structure on a whole bunch of different things for how we're doing our sales. Our sales have done okay. They've increased a lot over the past month.
Yeah,
we've doubled. Because June and July.
We got back from eBay Open. We've started adjusting the listings. I've actually moved a good deal of the clothing from your store
Two Dogs
to
Digs,
my store.
Two Dogs Duds. And
still a work in progress.
Part of the reason
like
we did that, and
listings.
Robert will get a kick out of this, is when we were down at eBay Open, we did the podcast with Griff. And if you haven't seen our posts, we had 2 really amazing interviews with Griff. And
Fabricland, I'm assuming.
And when we did these 2 interviews with Griff, the eBay for Business podcast voted on 2 people to win their You're the Voice contest. And
we are the voice of eBay.
Are the voice of eBay. I'm sure now they're going to take it back, but
no, they're not.
It's too late. It's been set out there in the grand world. So we were one of 2 people who actually won. So we get a $500 US gift card from eBay. Woohoo! Yay!
Shipping supplies.
We're gonna buy shipping supplies and stuff with it.
Envelope.
And we're gonna. I know Mandy said she had problems when she got a US eBay gift card, so we're gonna have to try and figure out how we get it. Because for us, that's $500 US is like $4,000 Canadian. No, it's like $700 Canadian. So we're really thrilled that we actually got voted as the winners, co-winners, the voice of eBay. And this week, if you haven't listened to the eBay for Business podcast, it is the featured interviews of ourselves and Terry, who is the other winner. And it's a great episode that also talks about the beginnings of planning for holiday season.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mary. It was a lot of fun. He met Griff last year, and I met him very briefly. So this was a bigger meeting for us. So it was a lot of fun for us to do it, and so much. It's really like, ooh, we're honored. Griff is crazy. Oh, I thought it said Griff is crazy. Oh, Griff is about as crazy as that's the 2 of us.
Well,
about as crazy.
About as crazy.
Wait a second.
We have to ramp it up.
What? No, I think that means we're crazier than Griff.
Oh,
Griff is about
it's
as
not
crazy.
A competition.
Well, it is. We win.
Well, I forgot.
What?
Why the hell did you buy?
Because
Dido.
Okay, because it's anytime I keep seeing these things of people. I keep seeing people post when you go to when you go to an estate sale, look in their bathroom and find things that are unopened. These are unopened Fido Dido shampoos. I bought these thinking, these will fly off of our shelves. And I bought them for $1 a piece, and they ain't flown off anywhere. They ain't flown.
Tell me about it.
They ain't not. No. I get my hair done. I get my nails did. And I use my Fido Dido, and look at this. Look what Fido did to me. Dido. So we wanted to say thanks for eBay for Business podcast. That's 1.
Yes.
But 2, we also wanted to tell you we're doing some switching up. We're trying some different things. We're going to talk to you next week about a little bit of what we're doing on Etsy, because we're trying something different on Etsy to try and figure out how we can do free shipping to Canada and the US. And I know some people are going to hate us for saying free shipping. How dare you?
My brain hurt.
I know. I'm making his brain hurt on lots of things. We're prepping for a Mac sold, and we're trying to get ourselves to be able to do multiple videos in any given week, because that's something we were told. We want to drive our subscriber base up, and the only way we can do that is to do more things than a live thing. So
yes.
So whatever you do, don't forget to subscribe to the kennel right down here. Please do. Please tell a friend to subscribe to the kennel.
Subscribe button.
Please tell a friend to subscribe to. This is one of our largest audiences live ever, with 23 to 27 people. This is great. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Well, it wasn't supposed to be fun. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be fun because we do put the F in thrift. Otherwise, it would be thrift.
Think of the appropriate F word you'd like to
put into thrift
to describe us.
To describe fun,
fabulous,
frugal,
faggy.
Just stop. Oh, fruity. You're editing that one out. It's a live. You can't edit that kind of thing out. So, fine. How about we say fine?
Yeah, fine.
Furry. Freaky. Fram.
I'm thinking.
Drescher.
I'm thinking of too many F words. I'm sorry.
She was working at Flushing, Queens when her boyfriend threw her out in one of those crushing scenes. So what was she to do? Where was she to go? She was out on her fanny. Then over the bridge to Flushing, to the fresh Sheffield's door. She was there to sell makeup, but the father saw more. She had style, she had flair, she was there. That's how she became the fanny, the nanny. Well, I had to put the F in there. So
friends. That's good. Thank you, Witchy.
Oh, that's so nice.
We are friends. Friendly. You're the friendly furry.
That's not. I don't want friends. You just lost your witch points. She had 3 witch points. I like funky. I can think of an F word. Yes, Robert. Thank you. Robert. So, thanks so much for joining us here. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's the winner. Well, Lisa's got fabulous, which is good, but the formidable. So that's the bilingual formidable.
Thank you, kids.
Thank you, kids, for watching us on this Wednesday night, this crazy Wednesday night. Now it's time to go and watch the 90210 that you taped, because there's only like 6 episodes left. Or watch Mindhunter.
There are only 6 episodes.
Well, that's true. Or watch Mindhunter if you haven't seen that, because that's coming up this weekend. Oh, actually, that might be a winner, too.
Yeah.
So, that's about it. So, woof. I'm Bad Dog.
I'm Good Dog.
We're Two Dogs Digs. This has been the Hall Pass. And remember, we put the
F in thrift.
It's thrift. That's our new tagline. We decided to run with it, so we're going to run right out the door and the broadcast.
Okay.
Bye, everybody. Flannel. That's a good one. No, you have to hit there because otherwise it doesn't end the broadcast.
There we go.
So there we go. Bye. Is it ending? I don't know. It's